Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. We're gonna go ahead and test out this LR Trunks right here. So, again, this character is just named LR Trunks. Like, we've got Bulma there kind of like chilling, but it's not actually right, just, you know. Yeah, so, anyway. It's just a Trunks. This guy is a free-to-play LR we get, what, from doing Super Battle Road stages. Then we can actually EZA him from the Extreme Super Battle Road stages. I don't know how good this Trunks is going to be. I don't think he's going to be very strong. He could certainly probably help us in, like, the support memory boost event, but besides something like that, I don't know how good or how spectacular or how much we could really count on from this Trunks, right? So, I guess let's just hop into an event. I did give him full dodge, 25 dodge. If we look in his kit, Trunks gets 25% crit and 25% dodge per Vegeta family category ally in the same turn. So if we are using him, we do want to gear him towards Vegeta family units as much as possible, right, for that extra dodge chance. One very important thing everyone does need to keep in mind, though, I just want to quickly show this before we jump in. We're, of course, going to go on this team. Trunks has many 200% teams, sort of Hope Trunks, LR Future Gohan, the Blues, Int Carnival Kid Gohan, LR Beast Gohan, LR Orange Piccolo, STR Carnival Goku, and Dokkan Fest Super Trunks. All 200% leader skills we could potentially use this Trunks on. Remember that LR Bulma, you know, one of the best units in the game like she is. She is not on Vegeta family. They probably would not count a Bulma as Vegeta family until Android Cell Saga. But, I mean, we don't have the only, because this is Kid Bulma, right? The only Bulma card we have that's just Bulma is from Namek, right? So, I mean, if we ever get, like, an Android Cell Saga Bulma or a Majin Buu Saga Bulma or something like that, maybe. But, like, this Trunks does have a Bulma condition, right, in part of his passive, and then, of course, the Vegeta family allies, but this Bulma specifically on the rotation would not trigger that Vegeta family buff for Trunks, since, of course, she's not on Vegeta family. So, let's hop into an event, and let's see how well this Trunks does. Alright, guys, so we're here in an event. We have got our boy Trunksu. Okay, so this is pretty good. We'll be able to get a full Vegeta family rotation just on this next turn, right? So we'll be able to see how that's going to go. Let's take a look at some of the quick details with this Trunks. So, starting with our boy's Link set, he has Royal Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Cold Judgment, Shocking Speed, Messenger from the Future, and Legendary Power. So, I mean, he does have several links I really like. You know, Saiyan Lineage, Cold Judgment, Shocking Speed, right? Like, you know, we could get a lot of defensive ability from those types of links, which is good. Both of Trunks' super attack effects are the same, in that they're both giving him 50% attack and defense for one turn. We always do like that. Let's take a look here. So he's getting 100% attack and defense start a turn, gets 50% attack and defense when launching a super, if there's a Bulma on the team or a Trunks in the turn. So, you know, just by having LR Bulma, we're going to have that activated. So that is good. 50% on super attack, right? So he's getting 50% from super attack from his passive and 50% super attack from his super attack effect. But, I mean, as you guys can see, that's just, like, I mean, he's taken 500,000 from any decent boss with those numbers, right? Like, that's just nothing. We have to rely entirely on dodge. So he does that. He gets 2 key. The 2 key, I think, is just at the start of turn as well. Or no, actually, wait, let me double check. The 2 key, is this part of the Vegeta family restriction, or is this just part of turn? Sometimes the way these passives are structured, it gets a little weird. Oh, okay, no, it's for every ally in the Vegeta family team, in the same rotation as ourselves. We get 25% crit chance, 25% dodge chance, and then also 2 key. So, like, right now on this turn, we're getting 2 key, 25% chance to crit, and 25% dodge from that Trunks in slot 2 right there. But then, you know, if we had a full Vegeta family rotation, he'd be getting 4 key from that, 50% crit, and 50% dodge. Okay. Then he gives 3 ki and 100% defense to himself in slot 1. That's not... dude, 100% defense is like, laughable. Like, okay. Then he gets 3 ki for all Vegeta family category allies, and 50% attack and defense to self in slot 2. And then in slot 3, he gets 3 ki and 100% attack. Yeah, he sucks. I'm sorry. This is... yeah, no way. No way, dude. Like, this is not nearly enough to be a competitive character nowadays. I mean, maybe in, like, the support memory event or something like that. 3 million right there. Okay, sure. The animations do look fairly... I mean, for a free-to-play character, these animations look good. Although, even in this current celebration... All right, and we're going to eat a super attack. Okay, so we didn't dodge. Full dodge build. We essentially had 2 separate 25% chances to dodge right there. We had the dodge from his passive, and then we also had 25 dodge from the hidden potential system additional. That's a lot of damage he took from this cell, man. This Trunks is bad. He's just bad. I mean, I get that he's free to play, but a full Vegeta family rotation to have 50% chance to dodge, I just don't really see the value in bringing this character. He needed a lot more. Personally, considering the fact you have to beat 10 Super Battle Road stages and then beat 10 Extreme Super Battle Road stages, I do feel like they could have made this Trunks better. I don't see why, on top of everything he's doing, he couldn't also... I mean, even if he just got 3 ki, 40% attack and defense to Vegeta family characters, just that, I feel like that would be a significant upgrade to Trunks. Right? Like that. I know it sound like... Because, like, why do I want to run this Trunks? Just saying, oh, he's free to play. I don't give a shit. So, he can still be runnable. We can still give us a reason to use him. Again, this is not a character where we just walk into an event with auto on and we have him fully grinded up in 10 minutes. I mean, you have to do 20 difficult stages. I mean, normal Super Battle Road is certainly going to be a joke to any competent teams. But, like, you know, the Extreme Super Battle Road stages also be tough. I mean, you do have your, 8 items you could use. But, I mean, it doesn't change the fact that they are definitely tough stages. Right? So, I'm not really too sure here, man. This Trunks looks like a monster fumble. I mean, this celebration overall, if we're talking how good have the characters been in this celebration overall, well, I was going to say, I mean, they were good at that. I mean, 17, 18, they're iffy. I do like a bunch of the free-to-play characters, so like Hellfighter 17 and Krillin. I think the EGL 18, who I haven't gotten around to doing the showcase yet, the Turn of Power 18, like, she's solid. But then we get a lot of these EZAs like Jiren sucks, Frost sucks, Champa is probably ass, right? Like, yeah, it's a little iffy for some of these characters here. All right, so we're at 174k defense. I mean, yeah, kids. I mean, we'll do our best to get some nice footage here, but this boy is, I mean, he's a bastard and he sucks.
俺は諦めない絶対にこの通りだトランクス俺の力よこの世界の人間の盾になれみんなの願いをこの一撃に込める最悪人間の底力を侮るなよ食らえギャリックホートランクスやったなはいこの西の都で戦うのはまずい場所を変えさせてもらうぞ
Alright, so, we have our domain expansion popped right here. This will be good because between the Father-Son Gallet Gun plus Trunks' domain, we can get him up to 230 right there. Again, he's going to be getting 50% defense on super attack. He's going to be getting 50% defense from a super attack effect. On this turn, I think we'll rock him in slot 2 right here. So we're going to get 50% attack and defense here in slot 2. I'd like to get as much ki as possible for our boy Trunks. We're going to get 7 right there. Still a little shy of 22 ki, but it's fine. We have most of our links activated. I mean, this is like, you know, as good as it's going to get for this Trunks. And still, I just don't, I mean, I don't want to be overly negative. People are like, you know what's so funny? It used to be such a thing where everyone would say, oh my god, I hate how Truth says every unit's the best unit in the game. I mean, funny enough, I've seen a lot of people say that recently, but I also have seen a lot of people say correctly that I'm too harsh on characters, which is actually the case. I do not hand out best unit in the game tag and stuff like that very often at all anymore. Y'all know this. I had, you know, they pulled out the Mickey Mouse checklist for me when Red Zone first came out. 9 million right there he gets up to. All right. We were at full 24 ki. 9 million, full 24 ki. So that, like his, okay, so those buffs, he gets 3 ki, 100% defense in slot 1, 3 ki to Vegeta family category allies, and 50% attack and defense in slot 2, and then 3 ki, 100% attack in slot 3. That shit all triggers when he actually attacks. So it's like, so wait a minute. So it's like 3 ki to Vegeta family category allies, but it activates when he attacks. So like it doesn't hit slot 1 character. Like, am I understanding that correctly? Okay. Sure. Let's do this. We'll be able to get the Bulma support. I think on this next turn, we now need to put Trunks in slot 3, right? By having Trunks in slot 3. We're going to get, so like he has different buffs for each slot, so we can put him in slot 3 and see what he gets up to. Yeah, again, I'm just not really seeing much of the point to this character. If we're using him, I mean, it is absolutely crucial. There's at least one Vegeta family category ally with him at all times. That is, again, absolutely essential for him to be decent. Oh, man, I'm not going to be able to put him in slot 3 in this next rotation, actually. No, because this next rotation has Sword of Hope Trunks in it, who does way too much damage. To do that slot 3, we're probably going to have to head on over to a different event. Or maybe once we get to, like, STR Perfect Cell, I could do it. But, like, we are not going to be able to get Trunks in slot 3 with Sword of Hope attacking before him. That's not going to happen. Sword of Hope is going to kill these bosses. Okay, I guess what we'll do is we'll come back in a second, I guess. Well, let's do this next turn, and then we'll figure out how I want to do this. We definitely need to see what Trunks does in that last slot, with the extra attack and stuff like that. I mean, remember, right now, for these turns right now, we have the domain up. Looks like Cell's going to be brought down to a sliver of health. No, we did finish him. Okay, I actually did not think that the Blues would finish Cell off right here. They did. Perfect, perfect. So I guess we could put Trunks in slot 3, and I mean, if we get it, cool. If we don't get it, oh well. Oh, dude, Trunks. Bruh. Sword of Hope, I need you to calm yourself. I can't do that. I mean, if Cell supers right away, I mean, we don't die. I kind of want to maximize Trunks' links. People will get mad at me if Sword of Hope gets killed here, but this is, you know, you get it. You get what we're doing here. Cell, please don't kill him. My Trunks has a lot of dodge, so, you know. All right, not a first. Oh, perfect. We're good. We're good. The problem is, yeah, this will do a lot of damage. This shouldn't kill. I don't think this will one-shot us. Yeah. The problem is that Cell is a defense killer, right? Like, he lowers your defense when he supers. If he supers right away, and then he does a bunch of normals, that is a major problem. But he didn't super attack right away, so perfect, perfect. Alright, nice. Alright, we'll see what stats LR Trunks gives us on this rotation, man. Again, I'm not really overly impressed with him, man. Again, I don't really know what to say. I mean, how again, maybe if he was given, I think Vegeta family support is something. I think he also would have needed like one more thing. Like maybe like So it's 25% attack and defense right now. If that was 35%, or 25% crit and dodge, if that was 35%, so he could have a 70% chance to dodge with 2, I think that's it. It should be 35% crit and dodge per Vegeta family category ally. I know that would again be very nasty because we could get the blue Vegito transformation. Oh, I'm doing that for sure. Again, I know that would be very nasty because then we'd be talking about a free character with a 70% chance to crit and a 70% chance to dodge, but, you know, it's not 2020 anymore. You know, I'm just saying. I'm gonna get this. It's been several weeks since I've gotten this, so I'm popping this. Let's go. Alright guys, we can get this rotation right here. I might make this last rotation. I mean, do we need to see anything else from this Trunks? I mean, I guess this is a very negative video here, but I mean, you know, like what else do we need to see? I just find myself quite unimpressed with the level of performance we're seeing from him, I'm thinking. I don't know. What should we do here? I think I need to put Trunks in the middle right here. Otherwise, Vegito Blue is going to kill Cell. So we're definitely gonna do this. Let's see what Trunks can do in this rotation. This is a turn without any other Vegeta family characters, I guess, because Mega member Bulma does not actually qualify until. I mean, again, I would assume Android / Cell Saga Bulma would be on Vegeta family because that's after she's given birth to Trunks. But I mean, I don't know, right? Because like Chi-Chi is on Goku family. Basically, once she marries Goku, right? So like, well, I guess technically even before she marries Goku too. All right, we got a double dodge right there. That's from our full dodge build right there. Yeah, because it's from before she marries Goku because it's her at the 23rd World Tournament. Although they kind of do just, I don't know, like instantly like, oh yeah, we're gonna get married like right after the fight, right? Because Kid Chi-Chi is not on Goku family. But like Vegeta and Bulma, I mean, do they ever get married? Maybe after like the 7-year time skip before the Buu Saga? So again, I would just imagine that like if we got a Bulma from the Android / Cell Saga, she would be on Vegeta family. But I mean, we'll see, right? This Kid Bulma is not. So, alright, yeah, I mean, we've covered everything. We went over his links, super attack effects, we saw Trunks in each spot. I don't really see where I will be using this Trunks. I'm just really not so sure. I think that he is probably a stinker, unfortunately. I guess we can go ahead and get the Sword of Hope here. I mean, this is a Trunks video. We can finish it with the Sword of Hope. Sure. Alright, this is Driving with Mom, Trunks Teen. His leader skill is Vegeta family category key 4 and 130% stats. Again, could be very good for that support memory event. That's the one spot where I think this guy could be quite effective, right? His 12 key super attack is the Burning Rush, which greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and does colossal damage to the enemy. That, of course, is a 50% attack and defensive buff. His 18 key super attack is the Burning Attack, which gives him 50% attack and defense for 1 turn and then does mega colossal damage to the enemy. His passive skill, Future Sun, he gets 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets 50% attack and defense when launching a super if there is a Bulma, a character with the name Bulma on the team, or a character with the name Trunks in the same turn. Right, I guess that's to represent, you know, Bulma and baby Trunks, you know, in the card art right there. Then, for every Vegeta family category ally in the turn, Trunks gets 2 key, 25% chance to crit, and 25% dodge chance. So, maxed out, he can get 4 key, and then 50% chance to dodge and crit. I think if that was maybe 6 ki and 70% chance to dodge and crit. I mean, I know that is certainly strong, like a free-to-play character, 70% chance to crit and dodge, but I mean, that is still locked to a full Vegeta family rotation. I mean, that is the type of thing that makes a character like this useful, right? So I think that's what it should be. It should be 2 ki and then 35% chance to crit and dodge per Vegeta family category ally would be much better, much better. Then Trunks gets 3 ki, 100% defense in slot 1. He gives 3 ki to all Vegeta family category allies, and then 50% attack and defense to self in slot 2. And then he gets 3 ki and 100% attack in slot 3. Then Trunks' Link set is Royal Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, the Saiyan Lineage, Cold Judgment, Shocking Speed, Messenger from the Future, and Legendary Power. 12 ki multiplier, 140%, 24 ki multiplier, 200%. And then we can just move on to Trunks' categories here. So Trunksu is on the Vegeta family category. This is a team that needs massive continued help. You know, it is nice that we get, like, just... Because, like, LR Sword of Hope, I would describe him, he's just, like, a strong character, right? Like, Sword of Hope is the type of character that it just, like, can fit anywhere, right? He's, like, pretty much a conditionalist character, right? Like, you know, you don't have to worry about, like, categories or, like, partners. And, like, you just put Trunks pretty much anywhere, basically, which is certainly effective for that Sword of Hope LR. But the Vegeta family team, I mean, it just really, it needs quite a bit more before it could be very competitive. Trunks, of course, is also on the Hybrid Saiyan team, too, which is fine. Then we also have Trunks on the Future Saga category team. More buffs for Future, of course. Sure. Trunks is also over here on the Time Traveler category team. Look at our Broly and Trunks right there. Very fun, very fun. Then Trunks, another Android/Cell Saga character. Okay. I mean, that's something, right? Because this guy with his Android/Cell Saga restriction, at least this character's just made a little bit better. So, I mean, I'll certainly take that. All right. This LR STR Trunks, he's not the craziest, but, I mean, he could be a bottom tier option to help out Super Trunks. Maybe, I'm sure. Trunks is also on the Bond of Master and Disciple category right there. Then Trunks is here on Battle of Wits as well. Trunks is also over here on Entrusted Will. Could he help out with that mission against Fusion Zamasu? Probably not, huh? I don't know, maybe. I mean, he is a dodge character. I mean, Entrusted Will, it's so tough. Maybe this character could help somebody out there. It's possible, I suppose. Then Trunks, of course, is on the Bond of Parent and Child category. Oh, you know, that's really so interesting because... I mean, I guess this could be Trunks after the Cell games? Like, this could be, like, you know, like, before... Like, they could literally be going to, like, Goku's funeral or something like that, I suppose. Right? Because Trunks, he gets Bond of Parent and Child from the moment he's killed by Cell. And Vegeta, like, gets enraged. That's kind of where they, like, make the distinction for Trunks to be on Bond of Parent and Child. In truth, it's probably stupid, and all Trunks should be on Bond of Parent and Child because of Trunks' bond with Bulma, right? Which is significant. Maybe you could say that's why he's on it with this card, but I'm just pointing out that it's a little bit inconsistent. Again, I'd probably argue that all Trunkses should be on Bond of Parent and Child regardless, because he does have such a close relationship with his mother. I see no reason why he can't be on it. Vegeta being on the category once Cell kills Trunks makes perfect sense to me, though. That's fine. And then finally, Trunks is, of course, on Earthbound Fighters. Probably the strongest category in the game. Probably, because it has almost all the best characters basically on it, which is good. So, there we go. There is this EZA LR STR Trunks. Not a fan. I feel like they should have given him more. Seems a little bit iffy to me. Again, maybe he could help in the support memory event, but I do think that they could have given this boy quite a bit more, which I think would have helped out quite a bit. So let me know what you guys think of this Trunks. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.